In this talk, I will present an argument for the United Kingdom's continued membership of the European Union on the basis of derived environmental benefits. As a referendum on the UK membership will be held by 2017, it is currently a hot topic. If we were to leave the EU, there is a prospect of serious environmental implications, which is typically not considered within the referendum debate. The EU provides strong benefits derived from European policy, legislation and guidelines, so that if the UK were to exit the EU, there would no longer be environmental policies enforced by the EU, leaving UK environmental policy at risk of being eroded by our current government, as I'll go on to show. Firstly, I'll outline some EU benefits. We have seen Britain's air become much less polluted as a result of EU legislation, such as the EU Ambient Air Quality Directive 2008. Particularly, UK sulphur dioxide and nitrous oxide emissions have fallen considerably, which is also a major health benefit. EU guidelines also shape and enforce targets for UK climate change, meaning we're also playing a vital role in the fight against global climate change, which is crucial for the preservation of the planet for future generations. The EU has also successfully protected UK wildlife and biodiversity under the Natura 2000 policy and EU Habitats and Birds directives, much to the British public's relief. The EU also have policies on clean water and clean beaches, reflected at home with improved health and tourism, as well as making our landscape more attractive. These policies help protect UK natural ecosystems, which provide crucial services such as flood defences, carbon sequestration, pollination, food, water and materials. EU policies also provide green economical incentives for progressive business actors to set green targets in developing green technologies. The CBI suggested that green business accounted for a third of UK growth in 2012, illustrating the benefits these EU targets bring to the economy. However, current UK government has been attempting to jeopardise these regulations enforced by the EU, having already tried to weaken habitat protection policy through lobbying on EU regulations. They believe these green policies are detrimental to UK business, which conflicts with the facts and amounts to an anthropocentric view. Despite all the successful and vital policies which have been successfully implemented under the EU, there are frequent attempts by the Conservative government to weaken progressive environmental policy at a European level. This suggests a weakening of environmental policy is inevitable should the UK leave the EU. By being part of a group of nations where some countries are at least more environmentally progressive than the UK, we can hope to mitigate some of our domestic tendencies towards environmental degradation. Thus, the EU remains beneficial for our citizens, our environment, our business and our global standing.